because I feel like they needed more confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a theory, but I still feel like I don't feel like Scrappy was the snitch. Like I said last week, I feel like the mother was doing most of the talking, but I did come up with a theory. Y'all can check it out on my channel, and I still think it's gonna be some get back with this whole thing with her doing Scrappy. And so I watched your trailer breakdown, and I agree with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go to Nita the Diva first, but I got somebody in the bullpen that said they're ready to pitch, and they come up here pitching gas, 100 miles an hour pitches. It's the big homie Jay, Mr. Mo. What's going on, brother Jay?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
What's up, Jay?
We good, man. We good. We're glad to have you, my brother. Glad to have you in the building. Nita the Diva.
Yes.
Talk to me about how you like this episode. Moochie made some great salient points, but to one of Moochie's theories, I want to throw this curveball at you, Nita the Diva. Has anybody ever thought about, we know Scrap most likely was not the snitch. Has anybody ever gave credence that the snitch could be Juliana? And I'll put the ball in your court. Shout out to Will Lawrence for this. Juliana. Juliana.
The bodega girl.
Bodega.
I don't think it's her, but
yeah.
Shout out to Will Lawrence for the $4.99. We appreciate you, my homie. You always show love when these lovely ladies are up here because they are way more beautiful than I am, and hopefully I'm way more handsome than they are. Nita the Diva, floor is yours.
Yeah, I liked the episode. I thought it was pretty good. And the first episode, not so much. I liked it, but I thought this was an improvement on it. So, I like this episode for sure.
Nita, I totally get what you're saying. I mean, the four of us, we always typically seem to be on the same wavelength without talking to each other. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't sit behind the camera before y'all get up here and exchange notes. They ain't paying us enough to do that shit, okay? We come up here and give y'all what is raw and in our head, and we always seem to be on the same wavelength. J-Mo, I'm going to kick the floor to you after I shout out Ms. KJ coming through with the $5 super chat. We are very grateful, appreciative. Thank you much. J-Mo, give us your overall thoughts on the episode.
Yeah, I liked it. It was a good episode. I like seeing the character development and different things, and we all know Rock is a devil, and so we may have to revisit who's the worst again between Tasha, Rock, and Mary J. But that's another subject.
See, Jay want me to keep this short, but Jay be coming up here twisting folks' mind. Jay, you can't make no blanket statement like that and not let nobody say that. Man, at this point, Rock is worse than anybody else in the Power universe. Maybe Ghost and Tommy. Rock is the worst. Rock is the worst. She definitely got Mary J.B. Definitely got Mary J.B. 100% on that one.
They are all pretty bad when you think about them, but she ain't got no loyalty in the game at all, though, man, and heartless. So,
damn right.
Woo.
She was sitting right beside Kanye West when he wrote that song. She was right over there singing it with him. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, it's going to be running on J-Mo channel at 10 o'clock as soon as we're done here. Be sure to go over there and check my man out. We've got 250 in the building. Make sure we get 250 likes. We're going to go across a couple of high-issue subjects in this review. We'll do a longer review tomorrow. Same channel, 9 p.m. Come check us out then. But right now, let me start with the first daunting issue. And I've got a trailer clip. I want us to discuss this. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, we're talking about the big homie Scrap. Nita, I'll be coming to you after we take a look at this.
I've been down with y'all niggas since I was 14. Looking out, bagging, soldiering, hustling, cooking. Whatever needed to get done, I done it. It ain't easy hanging pictures with one arm. It ain't easy tying my shoes. Seeing street signs or doing damn near anything with one fucking eye. I gave that shit up for y'all niggas and still came back swinging.
Let me tell y'all something. If that brother had a bigger name, that was damn near TV Emmy type speeches that brother just gave. Hard, passion, and then he went and straight up, and then he went in there with a little exclamation mark, like the Ultimate Warrior and shit.
I done he said it with his chest. Family. That's why he did that. He said it with his chest.
That's
with
why.
His chest.
I said he said it with his chest.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, he did say it was. Now, by the way, I said this with my chest last week, which is why y'all need to follow my trailer reviews. Take a look at that. Take a look at that thumbnail right there. Would you come up, thumbnail? Take a look at that thumbnail right there. I foretold y'all what was going to happen, and then let me pull this out too. Right beside J-Mo is Lamont Tyson. I got Marvin. I got the table issue.
You ain't write nothing in my category.
Wait. Put that thing up again.
You want him last week, Jay?
He did that on Tuesday night, Rusty.
Okay. I'm about to say I was here Monday.
He didn't do it. He did it Tuesday night.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it Tuesday.
I'm like, where my Scrappy Death prediction on there? It's all good.
So neither the diva, when Scrap gave that impassioned speech and told Marvin, it's like, look, bruh, y'all need to be upscaling me and not giving the job to this snake. Did you think at that point in time that was going to be the end of Scrap?
I was hoping that, but yeah, it started to look like that. I was like, this is not looking good. By the way, kudos on that suit. His moment that he had, he did an excellent job with delivering that. I was 100% behind him. I was like, I just felt so bad because what he went through and what he did and what he put on the line for y'all, and for y'all to do him like that, I was just like, yo, this is kind of bad. But it's real because people don't play with snitches. That was just the point blank in the period of it. It wasn't the loyalty. It wasn't all that. It was the snitching. But I don't know why Rock even believed Malcolm. Why? You just tried to kill this man. Why would you believe anything he got to say out of his mouth? I felt like he was manipulating her.
Who?
Similar to how Kanan manipulated Ghost to kill Roller. Like, yeah, they talked about that on my theory video.
Yes.
That she manipulated. He was Detective Howard manipulated her, just like Kanan manipulated Ghost to kill Roller. And now we're gonna start seeing learned behavior with Kanan. We're going to start seeing where he gets his madness from. And it's not only from his mother, it's from his father, too.
Really? Well, J-Mo, let me jump in here. Do you really feel like Detective Mike Tomlin was lying to Rock? Because he did see him in the room, and the homeboy, the detective that came out of there, did say it was his CI. So I get where Nita is saying you shouldn't believe him, but he was honestly telling the truth in that moment to what he thought. Now, what he didn't figure out, Jay, was which one in the room was the CI. He didn't figure that out. So he just told Rock who he thought was the CI based on who's in the organization, not thinking that the mama is sitting there listening to everything. Floor is yours, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he was thinking that many moves ahead, calculated to try to take them out from the inside out by having her take Scrappy out. I mean, it's happening that way, but I don't think he planned it. I think that's just unintentional consequences, you know what I mean? But, yeah, he I mean, I guess maybe he probably thought he was throwing her a bone so that maybe she'll trust him and think, okay, he on the up and up. He maybe we could work something out with him and Kanan finally, or stop trying to kill him or something, because he said he trying to right his wrongs, and he basically trying to be, you know, the hood avenger or whatever. So that was his first way to prove he a good guy now. So I think that was what he was thinking. And I'm with Nita, though. If I was Rock, I probably wouldn't be believing anything he said, especially after he tipped the hand that he ain't got amnesia. So now I know you know better, and you know what happened. If you had amnesia and you was saying stuff, I might believe you if I was Rock, because you just talking and you don't remember what happened, and you ain't got no ill will. But with he knowing better, I don't know if I was her, if I would have listened that easy. But I would have definitely questioned Scrap and said something before, you know, it wouldn't have been no comments. We would have had to have something cleared up at least. So,
and I'll shift it back to Nita. I'll shift it back to you, Nita. Can't we say that Rock really and truly, she wasn't wholeheartedly trusting Howard, because she did put Marvin out on them streets to test the theory to see if he could do some digging. He went as so far to do some digging. Scrap told him he was hanging pictures, so he lied, which made it look like he was hiding something when he really wasn't. So Marvin go and pretend like he's the damn handyman. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a handyman can make money and be rich and look like this. But you ain't about to show up at nobody damn house for advertisement purposes talking about you the handyman dressed like this. And the chick even said, you a handyman driving a damn Lexus. And ladies and gentlemen, I think she had the hots for Marvin a little bit. I seen the way she was looking at him as he was walking away from the door. But we'll get back to that in a minute. We'll get that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? She's seen all the accoutrements this man had. Them panty drawers got super soaker wet. But back to you, Nita. The fact that she put Marvin on him, doesn't that show that she really and truly didn't trust what baby daddy Howard said?
Yeah, I felt like she had to do a little bit more digging. I mean, I don't blame her. It kind of, but I mean, it felt like she's still just kind of like, you know, on the one hand, you be sitting up there and you're thinking, what would somebody say if they got caught and saying that you're a snitch? Do you think that the person's going to tell the truth or they're going to lie? You know, they're going to lie about it. So it's no, I was seeing people say they didn't even ask Scrappy and they didn't do that. But you know, if you're in that position, you're not going to do anything but lie. And that's what he did. He did that with Marvin. He lied. And so I guess he kind of like created that whole snowball effect. But yeah, I think they did their somewhat due diligence, but I felt like they still wasn't strongly behind it. At least Marvin and Lulu weren't. But
no,
it was lights out.
I believe when they had this little meeting, Marvin said, you know, he's iffy. You know, he said, I can't confirm nor can I deny, because he caught him in a lie. And at the end of the day, do you think Scrap Moochie was protecting his mama? Because he could have easily said, the police pulled me in because I was at the gambling house, even though Rock told me not to be there. She wouldn't have killed him for being at the gambling house. She might would have knocked him down a couple of pegs, but she wouldn't have killed him. So do you think that he lied to protect his mama, or do you think he lied to protect himself from being somewhere he wasn't supposed to be against the orders of Rock?
I think he lied for both reasons.
Oh, okay.
I think he lied for both reasons, and he wasn't killed because he was a snitch. He was killed because he was a liar, because they couldn't confirm anything.
Right.
They couldn't confirm anything, and I feel like he wasn't killed just for snitching, and for the simple fact is even Lulu didn't want to kill him because he felt like they still didn't have enough to go on. So at the end of the day, he lied to Marvin, so that's why they offed him.
I'm hearing a lot of noise.
And I feel like how can I say this? I feel like Detective Howard is going to use this to his advantage.
Oh.
Because now that Scrappy is gone, you don't think his mother going to spill all the beans now?
Yeah, because she was mad when they even was touching her. Don't be touching my boy.
Right.
What you doing to my boy?
Like, check out my theory video, y'all. I feel like the way he was shouting out locations and stuff, don't be surprised. Or was he wired? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen. Yep, Mo is here now. Not J-Mo, Monique. In the building, ready to come in here, jump in this conversation with the crew.
Sorry,
how you feeling?
I'm so sorry.
It's all good. Us fellas is used to black women being
late. Driving, you was speeding. You was zipping and doing a dip on the highway.
Yes, baby. And trying to avoid the popo while I was at it. So
all right, you good, boo.
Oh, Lord.
I know who I could use as my getaway driver.
That's right. So, Monique, overall, how was you feeling about the fact that they took out your boy? And before I let you go, let me give you a clip to christen you getting here with your boy Scrap. Here we go.
Got room to breathe in here. Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Monique, how you gonna look? How you gonna set this man? If you're gonna kill him. Don't let the man get a woody. Think he about to get in the panty drawers, and then you chop his penis off. And you don't kill a man smiling. Look how he's smiling. She got that gun right to his damn head. Ain't no happy endings going on here.
He was so happy. That's what made it worse. Is that the way they did the shit? He was so happy. I hated to see it. I really hated to see this. I thought this was a stupid idea. How y'all gonna kill him if you don't even get confirmation? Then on top of that, let's say he was the snitch. When you have a snitch, don't you try to get information out of them? What did they tell the feds? What did you not tell them? What's the feds know? The fact that they didn't do that, they just shot him. So now you're a deer in headlights. So, you know what I mean? Let's say he did snitch. They're deer in headlights now. They have no idea. So it was all stupid to me. It was all stupid. It broke my heart to see Marvin cry. And Marvin is kind of that toxic masculinity where he thinks men don't cry. To see him cry, that said a lot. I was really sad. I hate when characters like that go. It reminded me of Rolla. Original Power, season 1. It reminded me of that.
Jay, I'm gonna take you in a different direction, Jay. I'm gonna take you somewhere else because we need to talk about this cat too. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, go kick it with J Mo at 10 o'clock. He's gonna be doing his thing on his channel as soon as we're done here. Right now, we've got 375 people. Let us get 375 likes, and just as important, let us get 375 people. Continue things going on J-Mo channel. Link is in the description. Get ready to check them out. I'm going to hit J-Mo with this because this was a big scene too. So we've got everything going on in this show. And to me, Jay, the show felt like the show was so good that when it was done, I was like, it's been an hour already. Damn. I felt like I just started watching. It was that good this episode. And they introduced us to Cartier Fareed. my man done went from selling cane at Queen Sugar to now he's over here doing imports and exports. Well, Jay, he claims that Ziza is under his group and that she is the cream of the crop in his music industry, his side business. I'm thinking to myself, is that the cream of your crop? You ain't got no damn crops, buddy, because she ain't all that. But anyway, I digress. He comes in here. He knows Lulu from back in the day. He wants to make a deal with Lulu The Crown Camacho ain't trying to have his crown knocked off, but they make the deal anyway. J-Mo, my question to you is, my brother, what kind of imports and exports is this brother into, and how much trouble do you see him causing Rock and her organization and this music industry down the road?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely know this dude is not all the way clean. His money has been cleaned, but you know, he definitely is sticky. And them imports come directly from Colombia, so you know he ain't paying taxes on that freight, you know. And so yeah, and then he talking about his he trying to talk all fancy. We got a couple artists that we doing some select deals with. Hey, man, get out of here, man. Your ass, if you was trying to work with her, she wouldn't have been in the damn car singing. She would have been in the studio with you instead of Lulu. You know, but he see the little fish swimming up because to him, Lulu is a little fish. And Rock probably a little fish to him too. And so he see them moving and on the way up. So he like, look, instead of making war, we can make peace. And this could be a way for me to, you know, make a partnership, friendship with Lulu before we may go bad and have to go get things dirty, because it may eventually go that way. But it seemed like he trying to make things work right now on the positive note. And everything is above board. He even when Camacho crying, and we need to call him Crying Camacho over there. Crying Camacho, sitting there doing what he do, crying, talking about the deal. All you had to do is speak up like a man and say what you want out the deal, and then we'll see what can be done. And when he said if she blow up off this single, that means we don't got her, he said, well, look, what we'll do is this. She hits certain little thresholds, we'll sign to the label. So you do a good job on this single and this sale and it move, we make money, and I'm a signer to your label, and you can do more work. So I think he about that business. He trying to do the right thing as far as this music side. Now, whether they may branch off into other stuff or other issues, who's to say? But yeah, he definitely, like Lulu said, he at the top of the food chain. So, you know, whatever Lulu and Rock and them is moving, that's nothing to him. Like, he the one to supply them. You know what I mean? He the one supplying them things. So,
Moochie, get on in here, Moochie.
All right, do y'all want to know my first analogy of this guy? Of this character?
Go ahead.
It's a cross between Suge Knight
right,
and Big Red from the Five Heartbeats. Shouts out to Suburbia Jones. Listen,
office hours.
This guy right here, he gonna be trouble.
Definitely, 100%.
He gonna be trouble. I'm telling you,
100%.
He gonna be trouble, and he gonna get Crown Camacho under his thumb.
Not only that, Moochie, but I made another prediction in this same damn video. Who did I say he would wind up supplying because the streets done dried up for him?
Unique.
Wait, run that back. What's the theory?
I made in that trailer I did last week. I said that this guy was going to wind up working with Unique and become his supplier, drug supplier.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Don't sleep with them trailer reviews. Now I be scripting some good shit in there. I don't even smoke weed, and I just be in there.
I be watching them. You be right. You be right. Some of the time, you be right. A lot of the time.
I'll let you get me back because I said black women stay late all the time. Nita, jump on in there. Jump on in there, Nita. How you feeling about Cartier Fareed? And what is his real name? We know good and damn well ain't nobody black naming their children Cartier.
He gonna name himself after some Cartier glasses.
Right. You know how black people do.
So he want to be Versace, and then he want to go all Nation of Domination Fareed.
Nation of Domination. WCW. Fareed and Farouk.
He feels flashy to me. He feels, some people that are flashy like that dispels trouble because it's just the way they move. You can tell the way they move. Like he just seems
Trying
like he's larger than life, and if he is in the import export, and he might be getting with Unique or with him. I thought Unique was gonna get with the Italian, not the Italians, the mob,
the guy in jail. He might. He might.
That's what I
still
thought.
Good.
Alexa.
Yeah, but
stop.
He just looks like trouble to me. I don't like fast talking. Those people just give me red flags. So I just like so.
So Nita, what you do when you go to a used car lot?
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't like them.
She buy everything new.
A sleazy car salesman.
She buy everything brand new.
What Nita do is she ordered her car off Amazon. They deliver that shit to her door.
Right.
Monique Nicole, jump on in here now. What you got to say about Cartier Fareed?
Yeah. I agree with everybody's sentiments. I think he's giving sleazy car salesman vibes. It's giving sketchy. It's giving exclamation marks, caution signs, danger, run. Like it's giving code red. It's giving all of that. I'm getting all of those vibes.
It's like Bernie Mac and Transformers. Uncle Bobby B, baby.
Wait a minute.
Hey, mammy.
I'll
bust your head, mammy.
We all agree he's gonna cause some issues, right? But he knows Lulu. They go back in the day. They used to have some kind of business together. They've been on some streets together. So Lulu is trusting him automatically. But what I want to see happen,
trusting him. I think Lulu know him from the streets.
I think he giving him his respect.
He like hustlers know hustlers.
Yeah, he giving him his respect.
Now, has he done business with him before? I don't think so. He's trusting him off the strength of the streets.
Exactly.
But really, because he made a comment, right? Didn't he make a comment like, had I known this was your uncle, I would have not brought your ass in? He said something like that.
Yeah, he did say that.
That's what Cartier said.
That's why I said he know him from the streets.
What I want to know is, what is Rock going to say when she find out that he just done jumped in bed with him and didn't even run it by her? And Rock keep her ear to the streets. She know who's dangerous, who's not. Rock ain't going to be feeling this now. What y'all think?
You're right. She's not. But can y'all help me? What's the deal exactly? What did they agree upon? I'm a little confused. The single?
They're going to do a single.
Okay.
And if it looks like her career is popping, there are certain incentives to create them doing a long-term deal along the way. She hits certain incentives so that they both can stay in the mix.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. And she already on the radio, so...
She on the radio?
Crown Camacho seemed very apprehensive. About...
No, she was playing her own...
her own tape.
Yeah, that was her own tape. Yeah.
Okay.
Not on the radio.
Cool. All right.
Another thing. Remember, he played this character in Ray. He played... Shouts out to Inga 71. He played this same character in Ray Donovan. And they was fighting over the artist. And you know what happened with that one? They ended up killing the artist because they didn't let him go.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know what's going to happen with it. That's why I said he's a cross between Suge Knight and Big Red. So I'm telling you, he's gonna be bringing some drama to this shit.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100% he's going to be bringing some drama. Now, let me throw a little theory at y'all real quick, because we know his side business is supposed to be the music business, right? Mm. We know Jukebox can sing, and we also know Jukebox's mother can sing. I can easily see some kind of twisting of the arms between Jukebox and her mother, possibly getting in bed with Cartier, so that he can do something to F over Lulu and Rock, and then we're going to have a bloody street battle. So just throwing him in the mix. He's got his import business plus his music business, and we sitting up here with a lot of folks that's got some musical talents. And hell, Jukebox is better than Aliza. Sorry, she just is.
For sure.
Just 100% is. So there could be some legitimate fireworks going on this thing, and I can't wait to see it. And so, Monique, I'm going to come your way, and I'm going to let you have the video with your little boyfriend, one of your TV boyfriends, because we got to talk about him too. He gave a speech that could have been TV Emmy worthy last night. Let's take a look at this.
Ain't nothing left for you on the south side, man. It's time to go. Decide when I want to go, Orel. Ain't nobody forcing me off these blocks. Not the police. Not Rock. Damn sure not you, nigga. I'm here. Well, I ain't going nowhere with you.
Monique, why Warrell sound like a punk?
Because he is a punk.
He couldn't even look him in the eye.
He couldn't do nothing. Over there looking like a straight...
I was so shocked by Warrell because I expected a little more loyalty. Like, because he's desperate and he needs money, I knew he would get with Rock. But the way he delivered the message threw me for a loop. I thought he'd be a little bit more sensitive to Unique, but the fact that he just came in there all book, like, well, I'm going with Rock, and I was not expecting that. Warrell, I think he gonna be Unique is not gonna forget that, and he gonna come and get his ass back. But shout out to Joey Badass, y'all. Not only is he a dope ass rapper, he is one intellectual brother. He did an interview with the Breakfast Club, I think, last week, and I watched it. It was an amazing interview. So y'all should go check it out. If y'all like intellectual conversations, he's deep. He's deep in real life.
Sounds like somebody want them to go deep in her, but I digress. Moochie, you had your hand up. What you talking about, Moochie?
I have my hands up for the simple fact is you gotta look at how Unique treated his employees.
Yeah, 100%.
He was like shitting on Warrell last season. Yeah. Where he like talking to them like he
Nothing.
So what makes you think he gonna stay around now that the chips is down? He like, man, I'm out of here. I got my own operation now.
That was his right hand man. I feel
he
like
got his own operation. If I'm giving you a building,
there's a way to do stuff.
I'm giving you a building. He don't even have a corner to offer. He don't got no product.
Right.
I'm giving you the real. That's the real.
It's business. It's business.
He could have did it in a tactful manner.
There's still a code of ethics. I feel like there's a way to handle
baby. This ain't Wall Street or corporate.
To me, you're still putting yourself at risk when you walk up to a man like that.
He took it. He took the risk.
Let me finish my thought. See,
go ahead. Finish. I'm gonna put myself on.
Said something about walking up to a man like that or something.
When you walk up to a man like that, right? Let's look at it from a unique point of view, y'all. Okay. He is not to blame for all this shit going south. He was trying to be peaceful with Rock last season, made a truce. Kanan and Rock's people effed it up. She sets this man up to go to jail. He goes to jail for 3 months, comes out. It's like, think about it like from that point of view. So I feel like to walk up to him, knowing the state of what's going on, and to be so buck with it, I just feel like there's a way to go about it. There was no need for him to be so vicious like that with Unique. Because Unique, to me, ain't do nothing bad to him. Yeah, okay, he cussed him out a couple times when he was upset. All right, woo, big whoop. He still was his right-hand man, and Warrell still had certain privileges over other people. That was his right-hand man. So I just feel like my whole thing is there's a way to do it.
Would you rather be the right hand or would you rather be the right hand or the man?
I'm not mad at what he said. I'm mad with how he said it. That's basically case in point. I'm not mad at what he did. I'm not mad at what he did. I don't blame him. But it's the way he did it that I didn't like.
Well, he didn't say it. He didn't say it with his chest out. He actually said it almost like he wanted to cry and shit. So how would you want him to say
he said it like he had no other choice. That's why I don't understand why you.
Yeah, because I was expecting a fight.
Exactly.
That's what I was expecting. That's what I was expecting.
Jay, you hit the nail on the head.
I was
because
expecting
the way he treated him as an employee, he treated him like he was a peon, and that's your right hand man. How you talking to him crazy in front of all your peoples?
Yeah, and he coming to Warrell. That just showed Warrell the one to help build and hold everything together.
Exactly, and he gave him the warning. Like the streets is talking, they saying you did it, and he still cursed him out. He gave him a warning when they told him that they was coming for him.
Jay.
Wow, he was just upset. I mean, he was cussing. He was saying Raquel. I mean, I hear y'all. I hear what y'all saying.
I know he was saying rock stink all over.
Stink all over this, right? His favorite line. I hear y'all.
That's my favorite line.
I get what y'all saying, but I'm still sticking to how, as a viewer, when I watched
your boo.
The way I took it, Warrell was more buck than I'm sorry. Warrell seemed like he didn't give two shits about Unique. That's how I felt. That's how it came across to me.
I won't say that, because if he didn't give two shits, he could have really shitted on him.
He didn't have to show up.
Especially how he was talking to him. He said it to him like, look, man, there's no other choice. You don't got no product. I got a whole building now. He didn't even tell him that yet. So I feel like he gonna come back. He might reach back for Unique, and they do some kind of hostile takeover with it, like
100%.
You understand what I'm saying? Let him get hit. You gonna be a mole. You speaking of your emotions too soon, Monique. And the reason why I say that is because he might reach back for him once he got a secure ground. Yeah. And once he got that building locked down, he's gonna reach back for him and he's gonna say, we're gonna take this all over. But then it might be a power struggle between them two. Because it could be he's gonna be the number one now. You understand what I'm saying?
Y'all let me let Jay get in. Let me let Jay jump into the conversation.
I guess I'm the only one that felt Warrell
Jay, what you got?
Because you love that. That's because that's your
what you got for us, Jay?
Get you involved.
I mean, right here, I was surprised it wasn't a fight. I would have thought that, maybe what Unique would have stole on him when he said no, and Warrell would have had to beat him up. And because I could see Unique being frustrated that he don't have nothing. He lost his business, everything, his little store, which I'm surprised why wasn't Warrell running the store while he was locked up. I mean, unless all he had to sell was shirts for real, then, I mean, he probably like, forget all that. I ain't selling button-ups. But, it would have been a little better to me of a scene if Warrell came in there with like 2 or 3 other dudes. Then we know why Unique ain't fight him, because now you ain't gonna beat all 4 people. We know he can fight because we saw him in jail, so you can't say, well, maybe he can't beat Warrell because, I mean, he can't handle himself. So, I mean, I was surprised at least one of them didn't throw no blows at the minimum, let alone somebody get shot up in there.
Right.
Okay. Well, Warrell only came at Unique like that because Unique is down bad. Warrell would not have had the freaking balls. That's what I'm saying. Everybody is sleeping on Unique. We all agree that he's about to get that help from old dude in prison. Watch when he gets back on top. It's about to be some stuff. It's about to be some shit.
See, if I was Rock, what I would have did to make sure Warrell proved his loyalty is when he went to that meeting, I would have told him, you need to kill Unique.
Ooh.
Yep, definitely.
Now 100%. I know he loyal because now you killed Unique. Ain't no 100%. Going back. You killed him. Now you gotta be with me.
Yeah.
But
and that's got my hands clean.
James, don't be surprised if that happens.
The last subject we covering is one of my other theories. Jay. Yep, but I'm not going to say it's going to be Unique, but the last thing we're going to cover after I let Nita talk about this has something to do with something that could hurt Unique, and Warrell might be asked to do it. So, Nita, Talk to me about this exchange with Unique and Warrell. And I'm going to say this to Monique's point. Now, if what Jay said would have happened, Monique, that if Warrell would have showed up with 2-3 hitters with him, to me, that would have been disrespectful. At the very least, he came and told his man, look, I'm starving on these streets. I'm coming to let you know I don't have no other choice. I got to go over here. You my man and all, but you can't put food on my table. If me being your man mean I'm going to die, I'm going to have to do what I got to do. And it would have been very disrespectful to me if he would have showed up trying to intimidate his homeboy versus just showing up looking like a puss, because he did look like a puss the whole time.
Yeah.
But he stepped to him. He overcame his fear, stepped to him, and he did it. The floor is yours, Nita.
Yeah, I see what Monique is saying, but I really feel like the way he presented himself in this conversation, it gives me, I'm still loyal to you, but I'm just gonna go over here for a minute.
Yeah,
I feel like it was like I didn't see the disrespect. I saw that he was like my back up against the wall. That's just what I gotta do, and like what everybody was saying, like when he get his foot in there and do what he doing, he becomes a mole one. He's gonna know the operation. He's gonna have so much information on the operation that it's just. I just think he still left the door open. I don't think it was any disrespect.
I feel like he gonna reach back. Like I'm telling you, he probably gonna reach back and that's how they took over the blocks. He's from uptown. He came to Queens, took over the block, and then she had to negotiate everything with them. Because remember, she had all of the blocks locked down.
Right.
She's gonna turn around and do the same thing. He's gonna get a secure hold on 40 projects. Because Baisley, matter of fact, if we looking at really Queens, 40 is bigger than Baisley. Baisley projects is maybe one, maybe two buildings. 40 got a whole slew of buildings. So he getting a bigger thing. He getting a bigger piece of the pie.
That's why I hear y'all.
I'm speaking as a queen. I'm just saying that.
Right. Nita, you made a great point. My only thing is when he said to him, basically, step off, you should leave. That didn't sit right with me. You telling your man to leave is like weird. Like that doesn't show me somebody who's like, yo, just stay low. I got you. He told him to leave. He was like, "You're done out here. You're dry. You're done. Leave, nigga." What? Like he's not about to come back and try to.
Monique,
a great point.
You gotta make it look good.
Part kind of.
Well, that part to me shows that he's really being a good friend, and sometimes you need a good friend to tell you the truth. Versus trying to tell you what you want to hear, because if that was the case, if Tiger Woods would have had some people in his corner that wasn't yes men, his ass might would still be mad right now. Warrell was simply trying to tell him, look, bro, these streets is hot because of you. Nobody's giving you no work. You need to go away for a little while. Let these streets cool down.
I can get with Lamont, what you just said. I can get with that. If you're coming from the angle of it's a tough love, just he's just being real with him. I can get with that. I can get with that.
I believe it, because Warrell was scared. Warrell did the actor playing Warrell did a good damn job of squeaking out words and showing fear.
Yeah, because he couldn't even look him in the eye.
He didn't do it disrespectful. He did it out of fear. You were saying, Monique, you saying he was disrespectful. But he was just like, it's nothing else here for you in Queens. It's not like he was like, yo, bounce. Yo, just as, like, I got this locked down, bounce. He not even saying it like that. He's saying it like, look, right now you hot. Nobody wants to mess with you right now. So why don't you fall back? I got to do this right now.
Okay.
And I might bring you in later.
And I still think even if he does do what I say he gonna do, Unique still gonna kill him.
Yep.
Word.
Unique gonna get him, but
still gonna kill him.
He gonna kill him for sure. By the
Even
way,
if
y'all,
he felt like he done got kicked while he down.
Unique still going to kill him. Yup. Somebody said, Kelly Lee, she said, yes, Queens, I'm dropping that knowledge for Queens. Exactly, because 40 is bigger than Baisley. So she gave him the bigger piece of the pie. And that's why I was like, how's she going to do this? She's making a big mistake, yo.
It might not be a bigger piece of the pie.
Like he took over the block.
But it might not be a bigger piece of the pie. Just because the project's bigger don't mean it's more fiends over there or work. So
someone said,
I beg to differ, because you got South Road, you got something, you got Guy Brewer, you got all of that. They just got Guy Brewer, they got Foch.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the custom, your customers.
That where 40 is, that's where it's gonna be popping. Trust and believe. That's how it was back in the day. I'm just saying, if they're going by that, I could be wrong.
Ain't no reaching back. Ain't no reaching back. That's the ultimate betrayal to work with the competition, and it is. It's the ultimate. It's the ultimate betrayal in Unique's eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the ultimate betrayal. So I agree that no matter what, even if Warrell does help him, Unique is still going to off him because...
Yeah, he's going to die.
It's the ultimate betrayal, but Unique is going to get... If he gets in there and reach back for... Let's say if he gets in there and reach back. And I know people saying that the girls... saw the stash house. We saw Lamont's trailer video. I do believe that Unique's gonna rob the stash house. And if he reaches back once Unique got some money, then yeah, he is gonna offer. He's gonna offer. He's gonna offer quick. But I think he did this for a reason now.
Well, I'm gonna hit y'all with the last subject so we can make sure Jay stay on time. So Jay's show is going to start at 10 o'clock, so you guys be mindful of your answers. This is going to be the last thing we're going to cover today. It covers the thumbnail theory that I put up for this particular live stream we're doing. We will start with Monique Nicole, go to Nita, go to Mooch, and we'll end with Jay so he can get you guys to come over to his channel. But Moochie just gave you guys the perfect segue. In the bodega, Rock comes out, and she's giving Neat Baby Mama this look, and Neat Baby Mama is looking at her like, what you about to do to me? And I mean, both of these chocolate sisters is looking like some warm, ready Cinnabon. Just put some sprinkles on them and eat them up right out the microwave. But she put the fear. When Rock looked at her like that, she put some damn fear in the baby mama. So much fear that baby mama runs home and tells Neat, I saw Rock. I'm scared for me, you, and Jerome. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that at some point in time, Rock is coming for Jerome. And who's she going to make do it? Warrell, to show his damn loyalty. When the word get out that he been sniffing around Unique, is how I see that going down, to show his damn loyalty. They coming after little baby Jerome. But having said that, Monique Nicole, I give the floor to you. And the second point I want to make before I give it to you is, Rock, you know good and damn well this is Unique baby mama. You know she going to say something. The whole reason that your bodega about to get robbed is because you ain't handling no business right there. Since you rocking, you bout it. Floor is yours, Monique.
So, just my thoughts on the bodega situation, or I'm trying to...
Yeah, the bodega and the tie between her going home telling Neat, I'm scared as hell of Rock.
Yeah. I mean, the preview for next week's episode gave it away. You know, the stash gets robbed, and we all know it's Unique. So now my only thing is, I wonder if Rock's going to do something to the girlfriend as retaliation. I don't know. But
nah, why do something to the girlfriend when what's going to hurt them both even worse is the son? And what a dig that knife in even deeper.
The baby
is if Unique look up and see that the person that's apprehending the baby is his ex-man Warrell. Boy, you want to talk about twisting the fucking knife.
Damn, some Caden type stuff. I don't know if they're gonna do all that, but I don't know if they're gonna hurt the baby. But the girlfriend might be in a crossfire. For sure.
Okay. All right. Nita the Diva, what you got?
Okay, I mean, I feel like this was a scene for something, so this is important. I think I would hate if she makes that order, because I feel like they've already, messed up her. I mean, they're making the people hate her. So I would hate that she would put another notch on her belt with with the baby, because but the baby looked like he was listening to the whole conversation.
He sure was. Yes.
He was all in it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I do think something's going to happen, because she definitely knew that was Neek's baby mother, and then something's brewing. That's what
Moochie, you look like you done wrote a whole damn script about just the family, or Unique and his family.
If Marvin did a shootout with him coming out of the movie theaters with this little boy, what makes you think he ain't gonna come at him a second time?
Thank you.
Well, y'all said Raquel. Now Marvin,
I didn't say Raquel.
She don't got look. Raquel don't got no problem with orphan kids. She worse than Marvin.
She worse than Marvin. Way worse.
She done took out D Wiz, and that was a teenager.
True.
Shouts out to D Wiz.
The mother and cried.
Golly.
Yeah.
Dirty.
D Wiz.
What makes you think she not going to put out a hit on this on his whole family?
Yeah, Cheese Whiz was a goner.
Pour out a little bit for my boy D Wiz.
Yeah, Cheese Whiz.
When they had
Cheese Whiz got melted.
J-Mo was here when I had captured the screen picture of when D Wiz had bust that nut with the girl that put it on him in the club. And he made that crazy face.
That crazy.
I remember that. We was laughing about that for a couple of minutes.
That was hilarious.
I had to ask you to put the picture back up.
Rock like to have you taken out when you on the top, when you on the high. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't it crazy how they killed him? So D Wiz died season 1, episode 2, and Scrappy, like another death, like season 2, episode 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, is episode 2 gonna be the damn murder episode?
Hey, it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, the floor and last word goes to Jay Moore. Be sure to go over to his channel. He's going to start his show in about 4 minutes, but he gets the last word right here with us. What you got, Jay?
Yeah, man, I was just about with this girlfriend. I think that when she was talking to him about seeing Rock in the bodega, she didn't realize how important and valuable that piece of information was. And he gonna slowly put it together and see. And I definitely think he gonna hit the bodega up and rob it. But the problem with that is gonna be Rock. I like this picture right here with that old ass Pepsi machine and them little rolls of toilet tissue for $1. When you run out of tissue, you gotta get $1 roll of that 1 ply. You know what I'm saying? Need a whole roll to wipe it. But
and look at them Pampers. I'm still having to deal with that right now myself. Look at them Pampers.
Ooh-wee. I remember them days. Them expensive too, boy. Add up, and them little jars of food. Yeah, but Rock looked her dead in her face. So when that money come up missing, Rock is gonna put it together that old girl was in there and saw her coming out, which is gonna put her life in danger, that kid and Unique, because Rock don't play with that money. And so she should have tried to look away and act like she didn't recognize Rock or something. But that little stare down, yeah.
Should have ducked. She should have ducked.
Right.
She should have done.
Tied her shoe or something.
I still feel like Rock messed up by not even addressing her. She should.
Yeah, she did.
Like she should have been like, "What are you doing in here?" Like she shouldn't even be in that store.
Right. Exactly. Rock let her get away with that one because the only one who get to eat some of Rock cheese is the rats that's eating her money. They're the only ones that get money for free. And I like the fact that Juliana gave Rock, they put the bug in Rock's ear. You really need to be getting your ass a house because that's what I'd be doing with my money. Right. And Rock was about to go get a house. But you know what? Before Rock can get her money up out of there, they done robbed her.
And listen to the areas where they trying to put her already. They trying to put her in Hollis. Y'all don't know because y'all not from Queens. They trying to put her in Hollis. They was trying to put her in St. Albans. They was trying to put her in all the black areas.
They said
she picked Bayside, she picked Dix Hills, and she picked, I believe, Queens Village.
All of those areas are where blacks buy houses in New York.
Hollis is a black area. That's south. That's basically Jamaica. That's not Jamaica, but it's a black area.
That's where LL Cool J from.
White lady was trying to put her. And remember, Jay, you did like a little expose on the redlining thing on your Remember we watched the thing on your Discord. They talked about I think they wanted to expose that fact. Like how they want
to how they try to segregate the black people
in certain areas.
Dang, they try to give her Long Island. Sure, this Long Island.
They mentioned Great Neck, Long Island, Douglaston. That's all like in the mix in the white areas.
Shout out to the homie Nancy Nye. Shout out to my homie.
Well, Great Neck is kind of Long Island, but they mentioned all the Queens areas. They mentioned. Those white the areas where she was saying she wanted to go, Forest Hills, Dix Hills. I mean, not Dix Hills, Forest Hills, Douglaston, Bayside. She mentioned those areas.
Now, I would love, and we're going to get out of here on this, y'all. I would love for the house that Rock is going to buy to be right beside the house where Nicole's mama and daddy live at. That would be a twist of damn fate. And ladies and gentlemen, having said that, we out of here. But if you want to keep talking, check this out. J-Mo is about to get right on the air as soon as I get off. Go check my man channel out. I will be back in here tomorrow with Moochie, Miss K, Brandon Keith Avery. And if Brandon Keith Avery can't show up, I'll have Monique Nicole if she's willing to be in the bullpen. If not, then it'll just be us three. But hopefully, they'll show up and we'll make this thing happen. So y'all can get my brother's opinion because we ain't heard it in a hot minute. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, download the podcast. We out of here. Go Rocks with my man J-Mo right now.
Deuces.